Chit Chat with Cutie. That's what they said. Yep.
Chit Chat with QT was killing.
Chit Chat with QT for all of this tea.
Hey guys, welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Let me give my disclaimer. The views that I express are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged. Join me while I discuss hot topics, reality TV, celebrity news, and more. While you're here, please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. So let's get into this video, guys. Did you guys catch the ministry panel that Marsau and Tisha were on? Let me say one thing. They were out of their league big time, especially Marsau. But if you didn't catch it, I'll go ahead and give you a little breakdown. First of all, it was pretty good. It was long. I had to watch it in about 3 different parts. I had to cut it up, but it was pretty good, very informative. The therapist was amazing, if you ask me. But they had Michael J. White and his wife. They were friends at first. They reconnected. I think it was after 27 years. He thought he was dying, and he reached out to her because he felt like she was the one who got away. So they ended up reconnecting, getting married, and all of that good stuff. Then we had Kevin and Sasha the Diva. So Kevin and Sasha Harris, they both were previously divorced, and they ended up marrying each other. And then we had Mr. Marsau and Tisha. And to me, it showed how much Marsau has controlled Tisha in their marriage. So they spoke with Marsau. He started off joking, as he does, but he stated that Tisha was his third girlfriend. They had worked together. He saw her. He couldn't stop staring at her. And he told her she looked like a real woman. He stated that they talked on the phone and that their first date was at Home Depot. And anyway, he said that he married Tisha because he felt like she believed in him. Now we know, based on the rumors of what we've heard, that Tisha was knocked up and that's why they got married. But whatever. Let me get to the most important part for me, which is what Marsau said was the most important thing in a marriage: sex. This man had the audacity to say during his interview, as well as on that stage, that sex is the single most important thing in marriage. He also went on to talk about the 80-20 rule. And when he did that, if you guys remember, when Martel Holt was on that same stage, that same ministry panel, that is what Martel said, that he had 80% in Mel to 20% in Ariane Curry. And Marsau, if you ask me, used that to his advantage on this panel, as well as with Tisha. Because I can just hear him telling her, you see what happened to Mel and Martel, and you know that they only got divorced because Mel wasn't doing what she was supposed to do in the bedroom. And then he carried that shit right on over to this panel. But if you guys could have seen the look on the other participant's face, it was so embarrassing. And Tisha sat there looking like a deer in headlights. Here you have these other men on this stage giving us detail of what they feel about their wives and how pleasing their wives are the most important things to them. And they know if they do that, then she will in turn please them. And you have Marsau Scott talking about if he don't get sex at home, he can outsource it. Negro, what? outsourcing in a marriage will have your ass looking from outside in. It's like Marsau did not have a clue that if a woman stops having sex with you, stops talking to you, there's a damn problem. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go watch so you can see the facial expressions of everybody else on that damn stage. It's like the other men were shocked, really disgusted. And I don't even care if, and I didn't detect this, but I don't even care if the other men were choosing their words wisely while they're on a panel. It is what it is when it comes to that. They didn't embarrass their wives. But you got this fool on here talking about outsourcing sex. Unbelievable. And you don't solve that problem by outsourcing sex. I just could not believe that Marsau said that on that platform, but I really don't know why I couldn't believe it, because the Negro has said it damn near since season 1 of Love and Marriage Huntsville until now. I've always said that Marsau is a male chauvinist, and he is. Just completely embarrassing. Then you guys know we already discussed Tisha talking about how she has to schedule in sex, or like the host said to her, scheduled, which was so embarrassing that she clowned Tisha like that. But we already talked about that, and I get it now. If your man is talking about outsourcing, then yeah, if you are a Letitia, you are going to go above and beyond scheduling it in, because you don't want him to leave and you don't want that 80-20% rule to apply in your marriage. I just see complete control. Complete control. But Marsau and Tisha did talk about the naysayers. They did ask them how do they deal with so many people with eyes on their marriage. And they really said that it's been a blessing to them to have this continuous feedback, but they understand what they got going on and they are unbothered. Again, I see why, because we all know what Marsau says goes. Tisha, I just don't get it. But anyway, they also spoke on Miss Wanda. The host obviously watches the show. It looks like she may have watched a little more than she did when she had Martell on the panel. But she said, and I totally agree, that Wanda is out of line for the disrespect that she shows when it comes to Marsau and Tisha's marriage. And Tisha did the same damn thing that she does on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well, I have tried to talk to my mom. Well, I've had to try to check her. I told her that she can't come over the house as often, but that's my mom. So what can I do? That's my mom. Same old, same old. But who really checked Tisha or called her out was Sasha. And she said that Tisha is totally out of line for allowing her mother to overstep her boundaries when it comes to Tisha and Marsau's marriage. All Tisha said was, I can receive that. And then Marsau did speak on Wanda as well. He said that, it was unbearable when they first got married, and eventually he just learned to deal with it. And this is what I feel about that. If Tisha was not the type of wife that she is to Marsau, submissive, what he says goes. She always says that she's allowing him to lead and all of that, catering to him and all of that. If Tisha was not that type of wife, if she was a little stronger and especially had a stronger opinion in things that Marsau does, Marsau would have been out of there. He would have been left Tisha and her mama. But since he's able to control Tisha, he can care less. When Wanda come over there and shit get thick or she start disrespecting, I'm sure Marsau just leaves. That's what I think that's going on. But like I said, guys, it wasn't a bad panel at all. I did like the therapist. He dropped some gems. He said when it comes to men, they either have freaks, friends, or forever women. He said men have to be submissive to their women as well. He said that they always like to leave that part of the verse out of what they're quoting from the Bible. He also spoke about GPS. And he said GPS in a relationship is guidance, principles, and stories. So yeah, he had a lot of gems that he did drop as the therapist on that panel. But what I saw, guys, were women who were appreciated, meaning Michael J. White's wife and Kevin's wife, Sasha. And then I saw a woman who is not appreciated, Marsau Scott. I saw a big difference just in the women sharing their stories and how their men make sure they're pleased in all ways, and then in doing so is not an issue when it comes to pleasing the men. And then I saw a slave in Tisha. I saw Tisha willing to do anything to make sure her man does not leave her. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on it. I have had a couple busy days, but I am gearing up for this weekend for the season premiere of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we know it's going to be on and popping. We will have panel discussions ourselves on my channel, because you guys know I love hearing your thoughts on things just as much as you guys love hearing me. And speaking of that, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I am a couple people away from 13,000 subscribers, and I just appreciate you all. Please make sure to continue to share my video with your friends and family, those that love hot topics and reality TV. We are going to be speaking on a lot more. I do have a members only live scheduled for tomorrow for my cutie crew, and we will be discussing a number of things. But yeah, guys, my apologies for the last couple days. It is a busy first of the week for me at work. It's always busy, first of the week and last week of the month, but it is what it is. Like I said, I will be dropping more consistently. And yeah, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. But drop down, guys, and let's chit chat about this video. That Marsau is something else. Oh my goodness. To take that mess to Atlanta after he's already embarrassed his wife for what? Damn near 6 seasons is just unbelievable to me. But let's chit chat about it, guys. Please also make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.